Alright, well today I just want to review and go over a few tips and tricks in Illustrator as you have completed your project. The first is, as you worked on your letterhead, is most of the time in Illustrator you do not need to draw a text box. What you will do is go to your text tool, or simply with your shortcut T, click on the text tool and click, and then you'll start typing. And here I'm going to type, this is how we space in Illustrator. Very simple. Right? Now I'm going to make a second text box. This is tracking. It is cool. Notice that each text box is separate. And of course I could use different types of alignment depending on how I would like to work with it. But here we're going to do a justifying of text. So I'm going to make a box. And of course I want to make this a frame, so I'm going to switch. I'm going to change to uppercase, and I'm going to change this to lowercase just for, and let's even go and add a I'm going to say bold. Okay, just for some contrast, and let's make this Helvetica as well. I'll make this one smaller. Okay, now here's the coolest thing. Alright, now if I want to fill this text with the box, I cannot stretch it. What I will need to do is, and notice here, this is my proportion of my text, the horizontal scale and the vertical. They both need to be 100. There's a thing called tracking here, and it's really cool. It's going to add space into or between the letters, and it uses really big numbers. I'm going to make tracking here, so I'm going to go 350, and now that tracking should fit. It's a little short, so let's go into the tracking, and here's a little trick. I'm going to use my arrow key to bring down that number because I'm not sure exactly what it is. I would like to have a little bit more space, so I'm just going to go back to 300. Perfect. Now in this one, let's do an alignment to the left. Let's go 1,000. Yes, really big numbers. Even more. I'm going to come here. Now I'm going to my shift and arrow key, and that will go by 10. It's a nice little trick. Now, notice that they are both lined up. Still just a little bit. With my arrow key, I have just tightened up. And this is how we space in Illustrator. This is tracking. I think it's really cool. Okay, so next, on the logo you created with repetition, I would like you to create and add text using and applying the tracking. So think about typing you will need to come into Character. I'm holding down the Shift arrow key up to add by 10. And there we go.